All right, Matt Landis here, and we're here to look at the Polycom VVX600. I wanted to review this unit for a little while and finally got a chance to do it, and firmware that is optimized, or sorry, qualified for Link 2013. All right, the VVX600 is a very interesting device. This is a collaboration video multimedia phone that is quite interesting. It has a nice large touch screen. So this screen right here is touch screen. You touch it and it is very oriented toward using the touch screen, as opposed, you'll notice there's not a lot of other keys. Touchscreen is 4.3 inches or 480 by 272 pixels. It is multi-touch, gesture-based multi-touch, and it's a capacitive touch screen. And when we say it is multi-touch, see if I can find somewhere where we can go that you actually get the sense of it. So there you go. I'm just, if you notice, things are flying by there. So it is a multi-touch screen, quite interesting. And so there we're on more of the, not the config screen, but the main screen, and that is the main screen. So this device, as I said before, is Link qualified for Link 2013. And it is, as we already said, very touchscreen oriented. It comes with the typical HD VVX handset. There you see the Polycom speakerphone on the unit. And it comes with a minimum of buttons because they're figuring you're using the touchscreen. We also have a voicemail call indicator red light up here. Why don't I get that light blinking so you can see it? And you know what? Apparently that only goes when there's a voicemail. All right, but that is the red light up there. Up here we see the port for the camera, which I'll plug in later, USB, and then there's a second USB that you can plug media into. And unlike the VVX3 and 400, there's not a wall mount. Who's going to mount an expensive executive phone like this on the wall? But it does have 3 tilt levels like the other VVXs. And here we see the ports that come with it: headset, power cord. Of course, you can use power over Ethernet. It has a pass-through switch there, 10, 100 gigabit, and of course an auxiliary port and the handset port there. All right, so USB, place to plug in your optional, you buy it separately, video camera, and that's pretty much what we have in the back here, where we plug the handset. If I can get my, let's just flip around here. So there is the Kensington lock. And on that side, on this side, it's nothing. All right, so there you have the physical characteristics of the device. It has a USB, as we noted on the back. You can actually plug that in and see media on it. Another thing that I think is pretty nice with this device, it is integrated, built-in integration with USB headset. So for example, we get a call coming in here, and I can press my button on the headset, and I answered the phone. Let's just mute over here. But all right, so we're on the headset. You see the blue light is on over here. And if I press the volume, it's nicely integrated. If I press the volume, you can see the volume going up and down. If I press the button, it hangs up. If I can get myself pressing the button. So it hangs up the control, and when I just hang that call up, so we don't have to listen to the feedback, but volume works, and as you notice, very nicely integrated, and pressing the button. A tap seems to hang up, a press and hold seems to switch between speakerphone and the headset. So nothing, you don't need the dongle, all you need is the USB headset. USB is built in. And I'm not sure what the specs are on that. If I take a look here, Bluetooth 2.1 EDR, it looks like. All right, so built-in, whoops, I was pointing at the VVX500 in the background, but the VVX600 built-in, very nice integration with this Plantronics Voyager Pro. I'm not sure what other models otherwise. All right, so the device has support, built-in support for G729, G722, 721, and G711, of course, A-Law and U-Law. The device can act as a SIP, standard SIP device, both in video and in audio mode. It also can, obviously it's a link qualified device. All right, so getting into, we looked at the Bluetooth. Why don't we look at the camera? Now the camera here's the camera that comes with it. And you just snap it at the top. And you'll notice it will, on the screen, it should pop up. Detect it in a moment here. If everything goes as planned, yep, sure enough, it's saying it detected it. The light comes on the camera, and away we go. Now, a couple things you'll notice about this camera, if I can get it focused here. And I just did an off. All right, there we go. We got it focused, and I actually took a picture, and I thought I stopped the video, which thankfully I didn't. Now, one of the things I thought is, what's going to go on? You know, this camera's going to be shooting in the air, but interestingly, you can tilt the camera so that it nicely points at the person, and if you notice it inside there, it is moving. So you can adjust it nicely, even though it looks like it would point in the sky or point high. And you can easily adjust it. Works very nice, in my opinion. And then another thing, you have a mechanical. You just twist. There's like a knob on here. You just twist that, and it is a mechanical privacy, which is integrated. The camera, it shows on the screen as well. Let's change this a little bit. So you'll notice right here, it's showing that the privacy is on. When you turn that down, it goes away. So the camera is much nicer than I was expecting. We have a light here to indicate different statuses. And it works with standard SIP video and also with Link, but only at the moment peer-to-peer calls with Link 2010 client due to codec compatibility. It does not work with Link 2013. So let's just do a call. It works really, in my opinion, slick. So I'm going to do video call. All right, so we have an incoming call here. We're going to answer that. And we'll mute that. Okay, so I went and hung up accidentally. Why don't we do that again? All right, so I'm going to answer. And then I'm going to try. Okay, so why can't I get that quicker? All right, so now we have a video going. If I can get this, and you'll notice the light up, the camera light is green, letting you know you have a call coming. And over here we can see we have a video going. And what I'm trying to do, why don't I get that going so you can actually shine some light on my little solar flower so he actually moves. All right, well, you can see that's moving there. All right, so that is a video of our little solar flower with an MVP sticker on. And let's just show you some things here. So we go here, we can actually full screen it. All right, so now we have full screen video, and it does up to 720p. All right, so there we have full screen. You can see me. Let's adjust this. Remember, we can adjust this fella. Now, if we want our video to move side to side, we have to move the camera. But as you can notice there, of course, for me, the camera I'm recording this video with is in front of me. But if I wave there, you can see me. And if we tap this, we can tap that. We can go here to more. We have some video options we can do while that's going. Stop the video, we can go full screen. We can swap our video. Here you get to see me holding my Nexus, which is awful. Okay, so flip that. Now we're back to their video. We can go. So you see that the touchscreen works pretty nice. Maybe not quite as nice as you might be used to with your iPhone or your Android device, your high-end Android device, but very nice touchscreen, multi-touch touchscreen. All right. So there you see the video. Why don't we just end that call? So back, end. All right. So there's a video call with Link 2010. I'm just one of the few handsets, IP handsets, Link certified IP handsets that can do video calls. We didn't. Okay, so maybe I'll look. I'm going to do another video where we go into more on the link functionality of the link of the Polycom VVX series. But just quickly, you'll notice this screen here. The contacts that are showing up on here are, this is live presence, and they come from your favorites. So if you add a favorite to link, it will show up on here immediately. You can do not disturb, and that change it to do not disturb. Change your my status, of course, to let's say be right back. So it's blue. If we can change that, exit. Not blue, but yellow. So we just changed our status. Let's make it back to available. So if we want to make a call. And of course we can forward, but we have more here. All right. So this, and there we notice that feature. Okay, so sometimes I've noticed with this latest firmware that it does some ghost styling. I'm not sure if it's a defect my device or other devices. All right, so I'm impressed with it. It has, and what are some of the link features it has? What is call park, boss, admin, so you can park on another call, pick it up on here. Really, this Polycom VVX600 is a very interesting device. Video, Bluetooth, nice Bluetooth supports, very easy to pair, and then it works very nicely. Link integration with a nice ability to add favorites to your screen. I see this as a real good collaboration executive phone, and I think the VVX600 will have some interesting applications. Some of the things I didn't talk about is you can write apps for it. It supports some Exchange integration. But there you have it, the VVX600, Polycom VVX600. Thanks.